What's up, everybody? It's Wild Bill Fishing, and you're watching the Hookset Hoodlums YouTube channel. Just prior to getting the fishing content started on this episode, on this video, I wanted to do a quick intro. This video is a monthly tournament video as Jigs and Bigs with Bobby Roast Beef, Binya Outdoors, and OGO Joe Brown did a monthly duos tournament. And the duos tournament was for the month of April, or this video is for the month of April, and you pick a teammate, and if you're in certain states, Connecticut being one of them, you put up your best 5 fish. Andrew and I decided to team up. The odds were kind of stacked against us for time and all that stuff, but we figured it's just their best 5 fish, not take it too seriously, have a little fun. It's good just to get back out there and put up 5 good fish. I personally had a goal for a certain amount of inches to put up. It didn't happen, but nonetheless, it was nice to be back out there, catch, photo, release, putting some bass up, submitting them over to Fishing Chaos. Kind of like friendly competition with the Jigs and Bigs crew and all the listeners and competitors there. It was fun, man. I don't want to get too detail oriented in this video because I wanted to have Drew on real quick and discuss kind of a couple of things, and then we'll get right into the fishing content. So yeah, the monthly duos tournament. This video is for the month of April, brought to you by the Jigs and Bigs podcast and Binya Outdoors. They did a great job putting this tournament together, and it was cool seeing some of the names up there on the leaderboards, guys I haven't talked to in a while. Yeah, still out there, bunch of hammers. I love it. So without further ado, let me bring Drew on. No excuses. There's no excuses here. But if we were to make some excuses, ladies and gentlemen, if I know what I'm doing here with transitioning this and editing this video, which I do not still after all these years, Andrew Tomer, Hookset Hoodlums, Reeling in Life, and I will kind of discuss how this all came about and us entering this tournament. No excuses. But if there were to be some excuses, we would say this. Okay, so let's assume this just actually worked and I just transitioned into this conversation. So now I have Drew here, Reeling in Life, one half of Team Hookset for the Duos April tournament series. What's up, Drew?
What's up, man?
All right, so listen, I just want to do this real quick because I don't want people to think this is like a hoodlum cast or something like that, but I felt like me and you needed to connect here real quick before I transition into our fishing content. So
yeah,
I said in the intro, I filmed an intro outside earlier today that I wanted to start the video with so that it doesn't look like we're just sitting here doing a podcast. But I said I don't want to make excuses. I do want to add, though, real quick, prior to even signing up, we were like, man, I wish we were able to do the duos tournament for April, but the problem is we were like, for me personally, I'm not going to complain that I was on a vacation, but like my family and I went on a very long vacation, longest one we ever went on. And you were saying the same thing. You're like, I'm going to Florida, going here. We have baseball tournaments and stuff like this. So I was like, I wish we had the time. Not to mention, anybody in New England knows, and again, they all had to deal with this, so it's not just unique to us, but anyone in New England knows, the first half of April, there was still 30-degree water temperature, ice in some places, correct?
Yeah, it was horrible. Yeah.
It was
horrible.
And I thought I wanted to bring Drew on real quick because before we go into you hooked the first couple fish. Actually, I think you put the limit up first, and then we just tried to work on calling. But so this real quick, I looked up. This is good. So this is no planning, by the way, to anyone watching. Me and Drew have not discussed this. I just looked up right now before I sent you this link, the top 10, because I don't want to make excuses. But I looked up but I looked up the top 10 excuses of why people perform poorly in bass tournaments. So I'm gonna go
Let me hear.
over a
Hey,
couple
wait.
of them. Yeah.
Wait. It's too windy, too cold. What else?
Okay,
Water was
ready? So
cold.
number
Yeah.
one is technical difficulties. This is the ghost graphs. My electronics were acting all up, blah, 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 blah. Couldn't see the
Yeah.
arches or whatever. I am not making excuses,
Yeah.
but so the number one thing is people blaming graphs. I'm not a graph guy. I use very minimal electronics, just like you, depth, water temperature. I do like to get a view of the bottom. That being said, not to make excuses. I don't have any electronics hooked up. I had some technical difficulties. I'm trying to work on it still now. So for me, not to make excuses, I have no electronics. Did you have electronics?
No, I did not either.
So you had no electronics. Okay, so we're not making excuses, but we did not have electronics. Now, number two, the number two
No
excuse.
Yep.
No excuses. The number two excuse, equipment malfunction. I lost my lucky lure on the third cast to a submerged stump. I will say this. I used exactly what I wanted to use as far as fishing lures. I had that. That's not an excuse I'm able to use.
Yep.
Now, I know you used what you wanted to use.
Yeah.
You were throwing your
Wait, hang on. Yes, but also I switched over to braid because everybody says gotta do this, you gotta do that, right? So I switch over, I go to Hookset a fish, and guess what? The braid broke off, and
now
it wasn't at my knot. It wasn't at my knot, like some people have speculated. It snapped. It snapped.
So I've talked to Ryan Nye and Cody Lockwood, who have both peer pressured the two of us to try to switching to braid. I have not switched to braid.
Yes.
You have. I said, Andrew has just informed me his braid line snapped setting the hook. Now, Lockwood give you a lot of credit for your technique of how you hook set, but he said, there ain't no way.
Yeah.
There ain't no way.
Yeah.
And
It's
Ryan Nye says, you're going to have to tag me in that video. There is no way that it is not user error. All right, so I will say, not to make
no excuses though. No.
But half of that, if we were, there was some equipment malfunctioning. Now, number three, the wrong wind. That east wind really shut the bite down. You know what they say. I'm going to tell you this. The very few times, literally 4 or 5 times I was able to get out, never for more than, and I'll get into this, but never for more than 2 hours. Never. Except the first day of the month when I went with Bobby when it was 39 to 41 degrees, and I'll get into that in a second. But never was I out there in the month of April when the wind wasn't damn near hurricane force winds.
Howling. Every time. And also, listen, no excuses, but wherever I was, in whatever lake I was at, the wind was always the opposite of what I wanted. Every time. It didn't matter if it was going north and then I headed the other way, heading south. It was a disaster. No excuses, though.
No excuses. I'm going to skip over number 4, number 5, and number 6. Because I will say this, number 4 is the local pressure. There was barely anybody ever out there for me.
No. Yep. Yeah, for me either.
5 is water clarity. We are early spring, cold, long winter. The water is as clear as it's going to be in the year. So I can't blame that.
Yep.
Not that I would even if I could, because we are not here to make excuses.
No
Number
excuses,
6 is the heartbreaker. I actually hooked the tournament winner. I did lose 2 good fish. I don't think it would have made a difference. So no excuses. I'm not saying we lost a heartbreaker. I don't know about me. Did you lose anything that would have changed things?
I mean, I'm not sure because when I said the hook was great, I don't know what was on the other end of it. It felt big.
The heartbreaker, I'm going to say no excuses. Somebody has, we're going to go back to equipment because somebody may be sabotaging because you may have gotten a fish that could have taken, listen, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, number 7 is short by 1/4 of an inch. Oh, dang. All right, short by 1/4 of an inch. I will say we're 1/4 of an inch from jumping from like 13 to 12 or something like that. So, listen, no excuses. if we lost a couple of fish, and especially if some of it's because of bad advice from Ryan Nye, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree.
I don't want to get crazy, but it could have made a little bit of a difference. Okay. Now, number 8, the pro presence. I got bent by a local pro who said I'm the same exact. I ain't doing that. We don't do that. That's not what we do. Number 9, boat trouble.
No.
Boat trouble, I'm going to say there was quite a bit of opportunity in April in the beginning, early stages, that I could have probably gotten out a few times prior to my long vacation. However, and this is more of a government thing, the Department of Motor Vehicle with this trailer situation absolutely banged me every chance they got.
No, hey. Hey, no excuses though.
No excuses. I'm just saying, if anybody thinks like socialism or communism is the way to go try to get something done expeditiously at the Department of Motor Vehicles. And
good luck, guys.
And good luck. And then number 10, which I'm only going to go to 10, is like, oh, this should have been here yesterday. I ain't going to say that, but what I will say is, again, I had 4 to 5 times that I was able to fish, never a full day. The temperatures were very low. Wind was crazy. Very few opportunities to fish in April at all. And we knew that going into it. It's why we weren't going to sign in. But it's like, it's not a big deal. It's a friendly tournament. So who cares? We'll get out. It's like best 5 fish. It just didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. And no excuses, but that none of this is our fault. None.
Yeah.
The biggest, most insane bag was from people who were fishing the Cape, and Ken told us the Cape was frozen. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe anymore. But that's where we're at. All right.
Was a massive bag for being frozen.
Yeah, I don't know if Sean's ice fishing or what, or if Ken just sabotaged us too. But there's nothing we could do about this now.
We got it from all angles.
We got it from all angles. Everything. The government, God, Sean the fisherman, Ken, everybody. Oh, and I'm going to say this. Before this is done, I'm glad we were able to talk about this a little bit in the video. So I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to wrap this up. But I will say one more bang job that we got is my good friend, Andrew. I don't know if Andrew is in a ditch. I hope not, because I don't think he's alone. So my good friend, Bobby Roast Beef, invited me on the very first week of April. Jump out on the boat, come fishing. I went out there. It was a horrendous day of fishing. I mean, the slowest day of fishing I probably have ever had. And the one fish, I'll start the video with this. The one fish caught all day is Bobby setting the hook right in my face, catches a 17.5, beautiful fish, laughing. And because I'm a good friend, I was very happy for him. I didn't know that was going to be one of the only fish for the next 3 weeks. So I don't know if I would have celebrated as much as I did. But anyway, good for Bobby. Drew, I don't see you. It's all black, but I just have one question. Now that we've wrapped up April, would you like to try this again in May? Would you like to try this again in May? Oh boy. Can you hear me? I said this wasn't a hood. Listen, I said this wasn't a Hoodlum cast, but clearly we're having the same problems. We're going to do this again in May, correct? Yes. You can't hear me. We're doing it again in May. Enjoy April's video. There's still some good fish. I never thought I'd have to do this. I removed him from his own video. I love him, and that's not probably his fault. The guy's dry. This is how busy we are. We're doing a YouTube video in the middle of a car ride. We're coming back in May. No excuses for April. This is still a fun video. A lot of good fish. Not a lot of good fish. A lot of fish. Some cool hook sets. Some good content. Go to hooksethoodlums.com. We got a whole bunch of stuff marked for the low. A couple new hats. And the newest shirt is in production. But anyway, enjoy the video. The duos from Jigs and Bigs. Thank you real quick to Bobby Roast Beef, Joe Brown, and Binya Outdoors for hosting this tournament. Really cool, really fun. Thanks, guys. Enjoyed the duos video for the month of April. All right, well, just taking the old Lund for a little stroll. Damn, I love this boat. No one should be letting me drive a boat. I barely should be allowed to pedal a kayak, and that's the truth. But here I am, baby. The captain of the SS Roast Beef, aka the Wild Beef. Yeah.
Hated it. Absolutely hated it. Ooh, that was a bite.
There you go.
There we go.
Let's go. Oh, it's a monster, dude.
Dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
That's a monster, dude.
Hole in this guy.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's got a big old hole in it. Oh, so that was shallow.
That was real shallow. Okay.
All right, feeding.
All right, buddy.
Let's go.
And hey,
I was rolling too.
hell yeah, I got this guy rolling over here.
Oh yeah.
We are good, baby.
Hell yeah. It's like as soon as you take your hand off every time.
That's exactly what it is. Make sure that it's a good photo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're good.
What'd you have on it? 17, 18?
Just under, I think it's 17 3/4.
Okay, dude. Hell yeah.
18. It might have hit 18, but all right, guys, here we are. First fish for the first ever Jigs and Bigs Team Series tournament. My teammate Joe, he is on another lake. We'll see what happens, but to my knowledge, this is the first entry. Caught him on a jig right off of this dock. Cold water temps. We're talking 44 degrees. I'm gonna put this guy back in the water because he's an absolute beaut.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But decent fish, man.
Nice
Really?
fish, brother.
Fucking A.
Nice fish.
The thing about Jigs and Bigs tournaments, it's a team tournament. We're on different teams,
We're on different teams.
but we're here having a good time. That's all that matters. Let's go. Let's submit this sucker.
Hell yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew from Hookset. Just heading out here. Billy and I signed up for this tournament for the whole month of April, so I figured I'd hop out here fast. April 2nd, it's a whopping 40 something out here, but it looks smooth. I'm all loaded up, ready to rock and roll. Got my Hookset flag rag hooked up for any slimy fish. So let's go. Let's see what's out there. All right, 17 1/4. Got that first one in, so let's hook up again and keep on letting it roll. Let's go, baby. There we go, there we go. Little guy. Easy, buddy. There you go. Little guy. There we go. Let's go. Maybe scoring. There we go. On the board, baby. On the board. A catfish. What the heck?
Like, I think May will be even bigger.
Well, I'll be in May for sure. I mean, like I said, I was apprehensive of this one because like Drew's leaving for 2 weeks, I'm leaving for 2 weeks. I'm like, But you know what?
I'm leaving for a week, and Joe was like, "No, man, we should do it." I was like, "All right,
Well, that's kind of what I thought. I'm like, you know what? It's 5 fish. You could get a good bag in a day or two.
Yeah.
That is competitive with anybody, so it don't matter. What's up, kid?
What's up?
How can I help you?
Where are you?
On a boat.
I'm on the implication.
I'm on the implication. Why?
Are you with someone?
Yeah, I'm with Bobby Roast Beef. I told you, world famous podcaster. Why? What do you want to know about him?
Where is he?
He's over to my left.
Um,
Why? You want to see him?
because I don't see him on the boat.
So it's not my boat. Where do you think I just came across a boat? Look, there he is.
Oh.
Slay
Okay.
it.
Say hello, Bobby Roast Beef.
Hi, Bobby Rosebeef.
Holy shart! I was just talking about you
Yeah.
and your potty mouth.
How many fish did you catch?
You really gonna start talking about old stuff? Why would you ever ask me a question like that? Unless I volunteer that information, you don't ask. That means I caught none.
I'll give you a full play-by-play.
Did you hear me or not?
No, I apparently got none.
I said I caught none.
You're selling.
You're selling, sharthead.
Actually, no, I got to sleep.
That's a big fish. Stay down. Stay down. It's a big fish. Giant. Yeah. Okay. What's up? Dude, I knew that divine swimmer would get him, baby. Divine spinner bait. Lock them up. That one. It's small though. Oh, it's not that small. $0.06 flip gill, baby. 6 cents flip gill. Come on. That'll count. That'll count. Yeah, I need some stronger scent, I think. I need a couple more casts, so I'll throw that G crack. Bellows gill. Come on. Small fish, but probably cull one of them out at least. Maybe. Jeez. All right. So should call it out. one might actually call. Probably not. No. Let's go. Come on, don't lose it. Wow, that ain't that good, but it'll call. Should anyway. Maybe not. That's a good one. Not a giant by any means. That might be 13. All right. Best of the day. Hold on a minute. Look who I got here. We're doing it again in May, correct?
Yes.
We're doing it in May. Ladies and gentlemen, hookset hoodlums.com. Enjoy the video. No excuses, by the way. None.